Yeah. Yeah. Phone face down, blue glow dying on the dresser edge. Room still ringing from a tone that made the whole night tense. You said I weaponized the silence. I said you pressing pride. Both of us doing autopsies with living hands on damaged guides. Now the flat got that post-war half-swept glass in the sink feel. Pride talking in circles while the real hurt sits still. I know the script, long text, dots, then the paragraph avalanche, where every what you meant gets stretched into a bloodless dance. So I hit the little airplane, let the signal turn to myth. Like if I can't receive the shrapnel, then the wound don't exist. That's coward math, but it lands when the nerves are raw. I'd rather ghost the whole tower than explain what the static caused. You call it cold, I call it quarantine for a fraying brain. Same storm, two names, both of us keeping score in flames. And I'm too slick with the shutdown, too calm in the face. Like I can fold a whole collapse till it fits in the pocket of space. Airplane mode arguments, cabin closed, no service, heart full of turbulence, both of us too nervous. I mute the world, act like distance makes it harmless, but silence still circles back and sits with all the sharpness. Airplane mode arguments, signal gone, still hear it. Your name in the dark room, low buzz in the spirit. I shut you out, but the echo keep returning. Nothing really lands, we just keep the engines burning. Yeah, I know I get surgical, cut the line and call it peace. Little clean disconnection while the bigger mess increase. You want immediate answers, open chest, all facts, no veil. I start pacing like a suspect with a Saint mask grown stale. It ain't that I don't feel it, that's the part that makes it worse. I feel every syllable ricochet and nest inside the nerves. But when the talk gets loaded, I get like finger with truth. Slip out the side door smooth, leave the heavy part for you. That's ugly, let me say it with the vanity removed. I like control too much when I got something to lose. So I freeze a polish, keep the voice level measured while the inside look like loose wires kissing sparks under pressure. Missed calls stack like accusations in the digital row. Screen full of tiny red badges, little debts I already owe. And I know every hour offline writes a different kind of scar. Still I drift above the fallout like a runaway in the dark. Airplane mode arguments, cabin closed, no service, heart full of turbulence, both of us too nervous. I mute the world, act like distance makes it harmless, but silence still circles back and sits with all the sharpness. Airplane mode arguments, signal gone, still hear it. Your name in the dark room, low buzz in the spirit. I shut you out, but the echo keep returning. Nothing really lands, we just keep the engines burning. Yeah. Maybe it's less about you than the mirror you become. How a good question hit harder when it finds what I've been running from. You're not just asking why'd you leave, you're asking who I am. When the heat gets inconvenient, when accountability lands. And that's the altitude sickness, that's the panic in the chest. I'd rather disappear mid-sentence than be seen as a mess. But every flight mode even got the same dead end to it. Quiet isn't healing when the guilt keeps speaking fluent. So here's the ugly center, no smoke machine, no art. I shut the door on drama, but I'm really guarding parts. Pieces I don't trust in daylight, corners I keep curtain. Where love turns to defense and every kindness gets uncertain. Maybe next time I stay there, let the wreckage have a name. Let the signal cut through clear instead of ducking out in shame. Till then I'm in this dim room, lit by all I never sent. Learning no connection doesn't mean the argument ends. Airplane mode arguments, cabin closed, no service, heart full of turbulence, both of us too nervous. I mute the world, act like distance makes it harmless, but silence still circles back and sits with all the show. Airplane mode arguments, signal gone, still hear it. Your name in the dark room, low buzz in the spirit. I shut you out.